So digging in now, Clark Kent.
Right fielder, Clark Kent.
Come on, Chief, one time. Here we
First
go.
delivery to him on the way. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. A throw to the plate. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
All right, come on now. One time. Let's fly.
Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Oh, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. Ready for another chance. Clark Kent 0 for 1 here in the early going. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. There's one.
Got him.
But they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Digging in to try it again. Thomas. Good.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball one. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. No strikes. Here it is. Fouled back. 2 out with the man at first.
Let's go, kid. Here we go.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the 2-1 pitch. Hit to third. Healy picks it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no run. Striding in once again, Phil Germano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Germano.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Moving under it, Kent, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Kent will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Ready now, Gavin Cecchini comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Gavin Cecchini.
Skied into straightaway right. Kent sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Clark Kent 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Kent. Hey, come on, baby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first. Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
2-0 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Germano giving chase and foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way out. Rio Ruiz will move into the on-deck. 7-4 the final finish today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and so striding forward now, Clark Kent.
Right fielder, Clark Kent.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's the hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Chopped foul wide of first. Here he comes again, 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores, but man, that ball was hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Hey, your pitch, huh?
Stepping in now, Thomas Good, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another throw over, and a dive, but he's back in there. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One and one. Here it comes, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. The set and the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer that winds up foul for the second strike. Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 out with the man at first.
Hey, make it yours.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chisenhall moves over. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Guy Coleman.
Batting 6th, catcher, Guy Coleman.
And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Well, man, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96.
Ready for another chance.
Leading off for the Astros,
Kent. He'll start
right
things
fielder,
out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kent is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he lays off there 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Trevor Story.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Quinn. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Miami Marlins. Now in the box, Clark Kent. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. In there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, it's early, but man, he looks dialed in. 2 Ks right away, the 1 and 2 hitter, and now he's going after the 3 hitter.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that ball was scorched. Now, I know it didn't hit the wall in the air, but it gets to the wall, and he still made a good decision not to go to second, to go back to first base. I think had he continued on, he probably would have been out.
Batting fourth, first baseman
Tyler White will bat next as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Let it fly right here.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner back safely. Ready with the 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Now, Matt, Dave Lawrence can remind you a lot of James Kingsley. He comes from that old school of you hit your spots, he's going to call it. He has a tendency to call one side of the plate a little bit more than the other.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Astros leave 1, and this is still a 0-0. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And a relay home, and he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. From the stretch, there goes Altuve. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got to battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Now batting.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Here we go one time, like a big dog.
Into the box now, Tyler White. And that misses, ball 1. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Right here. Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Wait for a good one now.
Fouled back. Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Let's go. Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Line to the right side. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And the run will score from third as that ties things at 1.
Whoa, those 2 out base hits. Those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Up next for the Astros.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Ready for another chance? Luis Sardinas. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Sardinas.
All right, come on now.
Skied into straightaway right. Kent has a play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Devin Travis. He singled his last time up.
Devin Travis.
Hey, 1 away.
Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Nolan Arenado. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Nolan
1 run on
Arenado.
3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Score remains tied 1-1. Garcia will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Clark Kent is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Leading off for the Marlins, catcher Rolando Calero.
Plays it first here.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Kent is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Rob Seguin will come on now as the pinch hitter. 4-2 the final score today. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac. It's time for baseball here on The Show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Washington Nationals and the Houston Astros. Now at the plate, Guy Coleman.
Batting fifth, catcher, Guy Coleman.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Into the box, Clark Kent. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Kent.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball.
That was a tough pitch to spoil right there. A 2-strike changeup on the corner. Tough pitch to foul off.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I think, Matt, that was a result of the fastball, the pitch before. He's throwing so hard, you got to honor that fastball in that situation.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to. Coming to the plate now, Brandon Belt. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Brandon Belt.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kent moving to his left makes the play, 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Guy Coleman. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Coleman.
And that is through into right field for a single. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
Chisenhall.
Skied into straightaway right. Kent giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kent.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Altuve rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's 1-1. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, get your pitch right here. Come on now.
See it, drive it. Let's go.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Right.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
He's got a fastball at 96 and a curveball. You have to pick one or the other. He's just too filthy to sit there and think you're going to be able to read and react. Sit on one and take the other.
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
And he'll turn and throw back to second again. Runner back safely.
Hey, key it up and drive. Hey, get a good one.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Roll.
Curveball that time, not even close.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
The 2-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Brandon Belt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Altuve onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Freddie Galvin.
Hit sharply toward the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Nats leave a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Tyler White is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Clark Kent. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with it. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick once.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Ready for another chance? Phil Germano, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Germano.
On the ground to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman, Ryan Healy.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right. Archie Bradley is out from the bullpen here as he'll be making his 5th appearance this spring training.
Archie Bradley.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
And the pitch.
That's ball
2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Ready now, Thomas Good.
Next for the Astros, first baseman, Thomas.
To the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a liner, but this is speared by the first baseman. A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Just keeping him close.
All right, come on now, one time, let it fly.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
One there, on to first, a double play. Digging in once again, Ken Asuncion, and then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Kent is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first. Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. Ready once again, Clark Kent. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Kent.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Here you go, let it fly now.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Germano going back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. A good afternoon of spring training baseball thus far as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Santos, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Kent is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. So striding in, Phil Germano. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 5.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but that'll be off the right field wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base. Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Conforto.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay throw, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Man, that's a nice at-bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just...
Now at the plate, Clark Kent.
Third, right fielder, Clark.
First delivery to him on the way. Shot foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. He reached on a single in his first try.
Conforto.
Swing and a line drive. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit. Digging in to try it again. Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
And he takes ball one.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, so you didn't drive it here? Hey, let's go, big fella.
From the belt, the pitch. And this will be fouled away.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto racing back. He gets there, and that's the second out. Striding in once again, Clark Kent. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Long throw to third, and he is in there.
Well, they haven't done much today. This is the biggest rally they've had so far. That single moves them now to first and third, and they got a chance to do some damage. They got to take advantage of this opportunity.
Now batting.
Bell the next to hit. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set with the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. And packing, pitch on its way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. 5th inning, 2-1 our score.
Get your pitch, drive it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, let her rip. rip right here.
Another 0-2 coming. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen. Continues on.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
There we go, kid.
2 count. Here it comes. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Ryan Healy.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Mets have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Ready for another chance? Devin Bernal. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Kent on the move, and that's in there. Base hit. Conforto rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score from second as we are once again tied 3-3. And he is in there with an RBI triple. A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Marlins.
Johnny Kozar, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
Now in the box, Clark Kent. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Kent.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Billy Burns.
Hit in the air out to right. Kent is there. Makes the play, one away. Ready for another chance. Clark Kent, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kent.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A swing, and he missed for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch.
Pitch on the way. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent looking up. Gone! And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Devin Travis.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent racing back, still ranging back. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Striding in once again, Clark Kent. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
See it drive it, kid. See it drive it.
Here it comes on 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, one time, right now.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. Rob Segedin will move into the on deck. A close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today. So that'll just about do it. For Harold. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today it's Grapefruit League action between the Boston Red Sox and the Houston Astros. Into the box now, Clark Kent. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You talk about a pitcher's umpire. If you're working both sides of the plate, you have a tendency to be pretty effective with Matthew Ross back there. Look, there's no doubt he's a pitcher's umpire. If I was pitching in this game, I'm sending him a taxi, making sure he gets there safe.
And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Christian Vasquez.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kent looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kent.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snap-dragon hook right there.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here we go.
0-2, here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Ready for another shot now. Clark Kent. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Kent.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled at the plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Tony Renda steps into the box. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
One out now, one out.
The 0-1 on its way to the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one. Digging in next is Daniel Castro, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. 0-2, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Eaton. Home. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Yasmani Tomas. 7-5, how today's comes to an end. Braden Shipley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the New York Mets and the Houston Astros. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Clark Kent.
Batting third, right fielder.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, let her rip. Let her
Here
rip.
comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runner at first here, one man out.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Germano has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Arismendi Alcantara. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Alcantara.
This is in the air out to right. Kent sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first. Ready for another chance? Ryan Healy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped up. Good. Is there for it. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Devin Bernal comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Leading off the fourth
Digging
inning,
in to try it again. Clark Kent. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup.
No strikes.
Is way low that time. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deliver on 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, have a rip like you can't.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding in once again, Michael Conforto. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Conforto.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kent is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ricky Rico is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Clark Kent is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
Pitch up there and do something with it. Let's go.
A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Here's C.J. Cron now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. Roman Quinn will come on to pinch hit here in a big 6-4 the outcome today. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds. Dan Plesac. Michael Wacha gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about.
So coming to the plate, Clark Kent.
Third, right fielder.
Wacha a check at first. Don't want to forget about him.
Let's go now, one time.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Simmons has a strike zone that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on where in that zone the pitch is located. Sometimes that leads to both sides being totally happy, and sometimes both get frustrated.
And he chased it in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Digging in the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yoan Moncada.
And that is through into right field for a single.
That pitch was executed perfectly. Down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Clark Kent. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Kent.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Runner at second here with 1 man out.
Come on, guy, get your pitch right here.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
3-1. This guy, whoo, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already. And there are striding in once again, Justin Jansen. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jansen.
Drilled to the right side. And this will get through into right forward with a single.
Well, he rolled over that one. Not the most impressive single, but it's a line drive in the books.
Ready for another chance. Austin Barnes comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clark Kent.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Throw on to 2nd for the force, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1, still 8-2. Digging in and looking for more, Francis Coronado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kent is going to get there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Yoan Moncada. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kent has it in his tracks. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kent is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Yasmani Tomas. We'll see what he can do off the bench. 8-4 the final this afternoon. Harry O'Malley struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Harry.
A player is addressed about a troubling trend in his plate performance of late. A hitter lacking patience and discipline will be easily exposed by major league pitching.